Be prepared. What's going on, everyone? My name's Roscoe and welcome to the channel. I want to get you ready on how you can cop the new 700 V3 Alvahs that are set to release this upcoming Saturday. That is April 11th. Now I will say that this sneaker has to be one of the more anticipated Yeezys for 2020. When the Azales dropped back in 2019, a lot of people were looking forward to the next colorway because the Azales were super limited, very hard to get. So many people took L's on this release. And then if you look at the resale value on this shoe, it has skyrocketed. So once the Alvahs got announced and we saw that they were a triple black Yeezy, something about all black Yeezys, the hype is there, the demand is high, and that is why I'm saying to be prepared, and I expect this release to be a marathon. Now, before I dive into the release information, I quickly just want to give you my thoughts and opinions on the 700 V3. The Yeezy line is changing. I like what they're doing. It's going in more of a futuristic approach, and I really like the vibe of this sneaker. The Azales is an awesome shoe. I think it would be on everyone's top 10, probably top 5 for sneaker of the year for 2020. The shoe is amazing. They did dumb it down a little bit as there's no boost on this shoe. I know a lot of people out there are boost heads. Instead, they opted for EVA foam, so it's not as comfortable. As far as comfort is concerned, I will say that this has to be one of the least comfortable Yeezys because the EVA foam, it's very similar to the Yeezy slides, but let's face it, you can't beat boost. And you can see the foam on the bottom of this sole, which I absolutely love. I mean, this thing looks so alien-esque. You know, it has that alien-esque vibe, I will say, and you can just see right through it. I definitely don't recommend this shoe if you're gonna be up on your feet all day. Now, most of the Yeezys, especially the 350 V2 line, it features a lot of 3M, like 3M heavy. This one, they kind of go away with it a little bit. There is a little bit of dab of 3M on the tongue, but instead they're going with glow in the dark. I like it. I think it's kind of like kid-esque. I don't know, something about glow in the darks are pretty cool with sneakers for some reason. So this whole cage on the outside glows. It will be back on the Alvahs, so it'd be pretty cool to see like an all black sneaker with glow in the dark. And then also here on the side on the cage, it's like a prime knit material, and you could definitely see the 3-stripe branding right here on the side of the shoe, which is pretty cool. With Yeezys, he doesn't really like to feature too much branding. I mean, he always touts like how his brand doesn't have a logo. So it's pretty cool how he throws the 3 stripes in there. And there's also the Adidas logo too. The performance logo is on the back of the heel, which is really, really cool. Quick edit. After I filmed the whole entire video, Adidas makes a correction on their main page. So the retail price of the 700 V3 Alvahs is now back to $200. The original price of this sneaker. They had them uploaded at $220, but they made the correction and it's now at $200. So saves us 20 bucks. Now sizing on the 700 V3, I go the same size on all Yeezys, and that is a half size up. So I wear a size 12 in my 350 V2s, my 700s, and my 700 V3. So if you have a pair of any other Yeezys, I recommend sticking with that same size. They do fit narrow, so if you do have wide feet, you might want to go up a full size. You can see how narrow it is. Now let's dive into the release information. So the 2 biggest releases is the Yeezy Supply release and also the Adidas release. The Yeezy Supply release, let's start there. Now Yeezy Supply, it's US only. They do not ship internationally. They don't even ship to Canada. Now we don't know the time that they're gonna be dropping. I do expect it to be before the Adidas drop. The Yeezy Supply drop is a waiting room. So you basically just have to have multiple Chrome users open and you sit back and kind of have your fingers crossed that one of them gets through. Now I have seen people that open up like 20 to 50 browsers and they get through easily, and I have seen people open that many and not get through at all. It's all luck when it comes to Yeezy Supply. I haven't had any of that luck as of recently because I took an L on the Cinder Reflectives. I've taken L's on most of the Yeezys so far for 2020 on Yeezy Supply. Me and Yeezy Supply have not been getting along, but that's how they do it. So I do expect it to be before the Adidas drop. Now we do know when the Adidas drop is happening. So Adidas has opted to go back to its original roots of Yeezy releases and they are doing the splash page. So originally we thought maybe Adidas would do the raffle on their app because that's what they've been doing for all Yeezys in 2020. They decided against that. Instead, they're doing the splash page, which is very similar to the waiting room. Well, again, you're gonna have to have multiple Chrome users open. I like Adidas's page better because they do hit you with that bell, that notification bell. So make sure you have the volume up on your computer. You can kind of, you know, put it open, kind of do your, you know, breakfast, whatever you want, your errands, hanging around, cleaning the house if you want. You don't have to stand in front of your computer all day. And then once you hear that bell, that means you got through and you can select your size and check out. So your best chance with Adidas is to have multiple pages open, but don't have too many. You know, I would say run maybe about 5 to 10 and I think you should be all set. Now there is going to be more releases. It looks like a lot of sneaker boutiques are gonna be carrying this pair. So it looks like it's gonna be a worldwide release. You know, at first we thought maybe it was going to be a US only, just the pure fact of what's been going on in the world, but it looks like it's been the opposite. It looks like everyone is going to get their chance at picking up the 700 V3 Alvahs, which is great. Is this shoe going to be very, very limited? I've heard it's going to be a good amount of stock. You know, I think this shoe should be on a difficult scale, maybe, you know, a 6 out of 10. You know, somewhat difficult. I know the demand is going to be very, very high and a lot of people are going to be going for it, but you do have that AJ1 Court Purples that are dropping this upcoming weekend too, so there's gonna be a split. People are gonna have to choose and pick which one they're gonna go for. Now, my resale prediction on the 700 V3 Alvahs is gonna be right around $350. I can see it going up to $450, $500. But right now, again, because of what's going on in the world, I think $350 is gonna be that price point. It might be a little bit higher in some of the smaller sizes, but there is gonna be some resale value on this shoe. And I do suggest if you are into, you know, making a little bit of extra cash, you should be picking up extra pairs if you want to do so, because this is a sneaker that's gonna have some resale value. That is my information for all I have on the 700 V3 Alvahs. I will be doing a live cop of this sneaker, so if you miss anything and you're not sure, just tune in Saturday morning. I will be going live on this release and we, you know, sort of help each other out in the chat and try to grab this sneaker together. Looking forward to it. It's definitely one of my anticipated sneakers for 2020 for sure. I mean, I think it looks awesome and I am super excited about this release. So guys, let me know down in the comments if you're gonna be going for the 700 V3 Alvahs. Let me know. Guys, that is my video for you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and smash that like button for me and subscribe to the channel. And like always, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace, guys.